But we want to kick off on time here. So good evening, everybody, and welcome to our Wednesday Zoom call. For those who don't know me, my name is Bea Corrie, and I'm super excited actually to talk with you, especially at this time, what we face right now, to talk about optimizing your nutrition. So welcome. I suggest take good notes. If you have questions, then we rather discuss the questions afterwards. I know we have clients on the call tonight. I know we have guests on the call who know nothing about us at all. We have people on the call who would like a little bit more on the coaches side and want to see how we train the coaches as well. So everybody is really welcome. And a special welcome also to all our determined coaches who are here on the call tonight, willing to learn always more, to give the best service also to our customers. So very warm welcome. Our Wednesday call happens at 8 o'clock every Wednesday, but every time with a different subject to just help you optimizing your nutrition and your nutritional goals, what you're having. If I could ask you for a favor before we get started, just mute yourself and open up your microphone later on when we say questions. If you have any questions, that's also fine. That's not a problem. We can talk about anything. So, but now let's jump right into the call. And obviously at the moment, everything is about the immune system. And I want to share quickly with you a little bit in understanding what is the immune system all about? When do we talk about immunity? So the immune system is a very complex and a compound of cells, tissues, and organs, which are interconnected to protect our body against disease causing microorganisms. So it's not just one thing, it's basically all over in our body, and I'll show you that with the next slide already. So viruses and harmful bacteria, fungi, and parasites can be easily actually hosted in our human body. And the immune system's role is basically to avoid it or that it is not harmful to our body. So humans, we are all exposed the whole time to pollution, pathogens, environmental toxins, stress, as apart from our everyday life. And I'm talking not about the poor nutrition sometimes and other effects, just the basics here, yeah? And this all basically can cause an inflammatory in our body and also in our gut. And therefore, you hear often about antioxidants, which is basically the vitamins A, C, and E, and they neutralize basically the free radicals which are caused through basically the toxins and the stress and the pollution what we have on a daily basis. I come to that word antioxidants again. So whenever you hear the word antioxidants, it's something good. Yeah, it's basically neutralizing the bad stuff which happens around us, some of the stuff we even can't prevent. Now, again, a little bit a different picture when we look now at our immune system. So as I said earlier on, the immune system is a host defense system, actually compromising many biological structures and processes with an organism that protects against disease. So you can see now every single organ which is mentioned here is basically contributing to your immune system. So you see even the skin, you see the bone marrow, you see the spleen, you see the tonsils, so many different organs, and also the gut. Not talking about it here, but I will talk about it later on. Now, this makes you maybe understand when the skin is also there, why you hear now so often about the hygienic rules. And actually, it should be a permanent thing that we watch a little bit more the hygienic rules, but specifically now, this is why you hear all the time, wash often your hands, use really soap and water, minimum 30 seconds, if not longer. Don't touch your face before you have washed your, before you have washed your hands. Don't wash your face before you have washed your face. There's an error, so that must be, don't wash your face before you have washed your hands. So always go with clean hands basically on your face. sneeze or cough into your shirt or cloth into tissue, so that it's really not ending up on your skin or on somebody else. Wash intensely your fresh fruit and vegetable before eating, because we don't know who has touched it before. And now, obviously, with the circumstances we have, we get everywhere encouraged to use more the hand sanitizer. So really follow these rules. This is probably now already very clear that we have to do that. But let me share a little bit more what else is affecting our immune system. So the immune system is designed to detect and destroy foreign invaders inside the body, like bacteria and viruses. Several factors like sleep, diet, stress, and hygiene can affect the immune system's performance. And any offset in these behaviors can cause havoc or immune function. And therefore, basically, we want to look a little bit deeper now into our lifestyles, because this is something, a couple of factors we cannot really influence, yeah, but a few factors we can influence. And this is the sleep, this is definitely the diet, and especially now in these days, yeah, we can't stress the body more with an unhealthy lifestyle. If you really want to have a healthy lifestyle, if you really want to have a strong immune system, you really need to look what the body needs. So it's not just about what you just feel for. Eliminate fast food, deep fried food, alcohol, sugar, soft drinks. Most of the juices contain a lot of sugar, even when they write no added sugar, still because of the amount of fruit which is needed, and still there is often sugar added. Cookies, cakes, starches, smoking, all of these factors are actually affecting our immune system. So good lifestyle helps the immune system additional. So we need to look for protein. Protein is important for our immune system. Healthy fat is important. Fat, but healthy fat, okay, not the bad fat. Vitamins and minerals, phytonutrients, fiber, good carbohydrates, aloe vera, water, sleep, and exercise contributes to a healthy lifestyle and therefore supports your immune system. So everything is currently at the moment about a good immune system. So what is healthy active lifestyle all about? And just ask yourself right now, are you tired, exhausted, often bloated, less confident, feeling ugly, unhappy, unconcentrated, no energy for nothing, maybe even not for your kids, for your spouse, for your family, for fun activities? Do you have constantly cravings? These are all signs that your lifestyle is not in balance. And everything what you need for a good immune system is a healthy lifestyle. So let me introduce myself quickly. I told you my name in the beginning. So my name is Bea Corrie. I was used to eat very little. I overtrained. I had cravings for chocolate in the evening. I was desperate to be in a good shape, and I never felt confident wearing tight clothes. Now, since I've changed, I have tons of energy. I feel great. I enjoy eating. I have no cravings anymore. I train moderate and I feel absolutely confident. And even my skin, look at the development in my skin. So we talk always outer and inner nutrition, whereas today it's a little bit more about inner nutrition to support the immune system. But if you have skin issues, understand it has a lot to do with nutrition as well. So what does our body need? What does our immune system need? Macronutrients, micronutrients. So the macronutrients is the protein and the good carbohydrates. The micronutrients are the vitamins and minerals. You hear a lot about it in these days, and I will just give you a little bit more explanation in a minute to it. Healthy fat, we need the fiber, we need the phytonutrients, we need plenty of water. So really stay all the time hydrated. even when weather changes and it gets cooler, your body still needs a lot of hydration to help also to flush out the bad stuff. We need rest. Please make a note that you sleep at least 7 to 8 hours every single day. Probably switch off the TV in the evening, because to watch TV before you go to bed, it's scientifically proven will not give you a good rest. So rather take a good book, maybe something which supports your mindset, something with personal development. And obviously exercise is not harmful. Stick still to an exercise routine. So 80% nutrition, 20% exercise, and 100% mindset is important to have a healthy lifestyle. So what do I mean with 100% mindset? You need to want it. You tell me now, yeah, I want to be healthy, but I mean want it. That means when there comes the muffin, you know that the muffin is not good for you, and you even don't crave it. This is when you have the 80, 20, 100 in order. And this is what we aim for. So let me give you quickly a little bit an overview of what we have from Herbalife to support your immune system, to support your good lifestyle. And I said it early on, we need the protein, the healthy fat, the vitamins, the minerals, the phytonutrients, fiber, carbohydrates, aloe vera, water, sleep, and exercise. Now, I just show you here the range, what we have available to sort you out with the right amount of protein. And you can use it for cooking, baking. You can just make the most delicious shake out of it, ice cream out of it. I'll show you a couple of things just in a moment. We have a sports range. So this just makes sure that you get the right amount of protein, and just make sure that you have 5 smaller meals throughout the day, and every meal contributes with some form of protein. If this is lentils, beans, if this is some form of lean meat, if this is some form of fish, that's all fine, but make sure that you get adequate protein. The huge success what we have basically with Herbalife, because it's all based on vegetable protein, we shouldn't have too much animal protein. And therefore, most of our shakes are now catering also for vegan. We even cater with one of our products for people who rather look at a different protein source, at a blend, it's called Tri Blend, which is basically mixed quinoa with pea protein and linseed, which is also a huge success. So we can really cater here. If you look now just for one healthy meal, most of the people take it for breakfast, to have a balanced breakfast, because breakfast is the most important meal in a day. But obviously we have also solutions. Maybe you just eat a salad for lunch, but you know there is not enough protein in it, so you can add on a shake just to make sure that you have enough protein, or maybe our iced protein or a high protein iced coffee for in between to have a snack. We have protein snacks available, so know that protein snacks in between are important. And we have a list of different ideas, but often it's too complicated or too expensive for people to prepare all the time additional protein snacks. And therefore Herbalife makes it very simple for us and very cost effective as well. So look out for the protein solutions we have. I warn you, a lot of things you can buy from the shelf, it's called snack bar, or it's called low calorie snack bar, or and a lot of the stuff is basically related to carbohydrates, but not to protein. Yeah, rather go safe and be not sorry to spend your money on the wrong stuff. Either talk to your coach, or just have a look at our protein snacks we have, which are really very fair and cost effective. Cooking, baking with Herbalife, yes, you can do that. If you join our 21-day challenge, you will learn more. It's absolutely amazing. If you just want to mix a quick shake in the morning and you shake it up, no problem. Or if you want to make the most delicious pudding, we have the recipe for it. Cookies, pancakes, waffles, you name it, ice cream, we have the recipe for it. And the moment you enjoy that, you get actually the good protein in with very little sugar, no bad sugar actually. And obviously in the 21-day challenge, we also learn about healthy cooking, meal preparation. 80–90% of your success in a healthy lifestyle is anyway preparation and education. And this is exactly what we do right now. To a good healthy lifestyle, for you to support your immune system, we need the vitamins, the minerals, and also the phytonutrients. And let me explain you now a little bit more about the different vitamins, especially those which are needed, talking about vitamin C, for example, which contributes to the normal function of the immune system. So we need vitamin C on a daily basis. And under condition of immune depression and resistance to infections may be reduced, and certain diseases such as common cold may occur more frequently. So when people often have the flu, this is basically where we need to look at the right amount of vitamins. But watch out now, I have more to say to that specific topic. I really need your full attention right now, as deeper as we go now into that subject. So how vitamin C can help is most of the human studies presented have investigated the relationship between vitamin C supplementation and the prevention of common cold. Essentially, vitamin C is needed for the normal function of the immune system. Now, there was one word in the sentence included, which is called supplementation. So the word is almost clear now. In our fruit and vegetable is often not enough vitamins and minerals anymore because of early harvest, or we leave the fruit and the vegetable then too long in light, they lose the vitamins, or we overcook it, we lose the vitamins. Yeah. So often when we buy the fruit and vegetable, we are not clear anymore how much is actually in, because I mean, I bought now an orange, but there's no label which tells me how much vitamin C is actually in it. But we need a certain amount on a daily basis. How certain can I be when I eat now an orange a day that I really get the vitamin C? So how does then vitamin D help us? You hear often also vitamin D is very important for normal function of the immune system. So the vitamin D3 especially has long been known to aid also in calcium absorption. But new research showed that vitamin D3 also plays a role in the cardiovascular function and also to support the immune system. And this is actually where I want to lead also a little bit into our product, which you hear now often. And actually we had already a stage of sold out. We are happy at the moment to announce that it is back on stock. We don't know for how long. And ProCore is a very, very special product, only launched last year, not knowing how effective it will be. I mean, knowing from a scientific point of view, but especially how big the need will be actually looking into ProCore. Now, ProCore contains 5 key players actually, which are very important. First of all, ProCore you can drink in your glass of water. So it's very easy. It's 10 packs in one supply, and you take 1 stick, it's a powder, per day in a glass of water or in your water bottle. It contains Epicure, and Epicure is something very specific which helps in your gut to protect the immune system. I come to that in a second again, so just remember that for now. It restores the balance of the intestinal immunity, and it provides high antioxidant properties. Remember in the beginning I was talking about the antioxidants. Now you have it here again. Vitamin C, I just was talking about it right now. Vitamin D, I was talking about that right now. And by the way, vitamin D is also important, produced for your body when you are out in the light. So please do for 30–40 minutes a walk outside, or do your exercise outside while we still have that beautiful weather. That also contributes. Then zinc, very important, contributes to the normal function of your immune system and protection of cells from the oxidative stress, and selenium, which contributes also to the normal function of the immune system. So protecting the immune system, this is important, and this is basically what we achieve with our ProCore, which has that specific ingredient Epicor in it, which was a couple of years a new discovery, and not many products actually contain Epicor right now. So this yeast product provides antioxidants which acts as a layer to protect cells from oxidative stress. As a result, Epicor may have beneficial immune modulating effects, particularly in relation to seasonal allergies and flu and cold symptoms. So this is related specifically to the Epicor, that ingredient what we have in our product ProCore. For all the coaches, please understand we can't make any medical claims, but this is related now to our ingredient Epicor. So again, what is Epicor? I just want to explain it a little bit more because it's fairly unknown and fairly undiscussed. And this is one of the reasons I'm so excited about ProCore. And people know me, I can drink 2-3 of the ProCores per day because I love the taste, but I love also the reasons for it. So it is really designed to control immune responses without excessive suppression or unnecessary stimulation of overall immune activity. So Epicor plays a role as an immune controller, act on the gut microflora, and a large amount of our immune system is actually on a gut level, and it restores the balance of the intestinal immunity. Zinc, we were talking about zinc already. I don't want to go too deep now in that again. So zinc also contributes to your immune system, and selenium as well stimulates the growth of the activated T cells of the immune system. So I don't want to go there too specifically, but the T cells are responsible for defending our body from viruses, harmful bacteria, fungi, parasites, and pathogens. Yeah, so this is why Herbalife actually put together a product which has all this in one product. So understand, and I'm sure you have heard that often before, a healthy gut equals a healthy digestion and a healthy immune system. So, and therefore fiber plays also a big role, because fiber is necessary for our gut system and for a good digestion. And therefore, we often have the discussion, can I eat fiber in my normal food? Yeah, but it comes with a lot of calories. So in some form or other, we need to control still, when we eat healthy, the amount of calories we take in. If not, we gain fat when we eat too many calories, what our body doesn't compensate. And therefore, we are lucky actually that we have in Herbalife a product which we call multifiber. I'm drinking it actually right now. So I drink it warm right now, 1 scoop of the multifiber. I add it from our aloe mango, which tastes absolutely delicious. I drink it in warm water. You can drink it cold, and it gives you really a fair amount of fiber. I add the multifiber also to my shake. We have also the fiber and herb tablets. I take them both, have the one or the other at least. Healthy fat, very important. So eat the fish, that comes with healthy fat. Have the olive oil, have the coconut oil, have the avocado, but also limit the intake, because we shouldn't overdo it with the healthy fat, because it comes with calories. So please understand. Yeah, and therefore, because some people don't like the fish anymore, some people are vegan, some people are not fancy about having fish every single day, and therefore it makes probably sense to use a good supplement. And this is our Herbalife line, which I personally take 3 times a day, You find it on the label how to take it, but make sure that you get the good omega-3 fatty acids in as well. And then the aloe vera, this is particular. I mean, we have very, very special aloe products. And just know, as a little background, we have filtered out the bitter. Now, the bitter is basically in our aloe products, or in our aloe vera. When we take the complete plant, bitter is a normal ingredient in the aloe plant. But Herbalife has filtered out the bitter. Why? First of all, the taste. But second of all, more important, the bitter ingredient works like a laxative to your body. And that's not good. It would dehydrate your body. Yeah. And this is why we have such a positive response to our aloe products. Additional, this is basically liquid fiber. So you add again fiber to your water when you drink that, even when you can't see it. So very, very good benefits also from our aloe product. So please include that every single day. As I said, I drink my multi-fiber right now with a cap full of aloe. Tastes delicious, and it's just good for your body. And then also for the outer care, we have aloe products. So you might want to consider also to look there with your soap, with everything that you have really aloe vera products, because it's at the moment we really, with our hand disinfection, everything, we go such a harsh way for our skin. We want to make sure that we soothe also our skin at the same time, and therefore you might want to have a look at our aloe vera range as well. So let me just bring it together a little bit. So why Herbalife? Yeah, I mean, you would go now to any shop and would say, but they have this and they have that. Now, me personally, I use the Herbalife product since more than 25 years. And people who know me a little bit longer, they know that I'm continuously fit as a fiddle. And I just can bring it back to that I have these amazing products since a long time available. And I learned more and more about a healthy lifestyle. And I adjusted my life more and more to a healthy lifestyle, because I mean, I want to live as good as possible. And this is what I wish for you too. Now, you must understand Herbalife has now 40 years experience. They do research in all different countries. We are more than 95 countries. And I think, as you know, right now, we have a problem all over the world. So it's good that Herbalife has scientists all over the world knowing actually and working actually on what the body needs. So so we have a scientific board, and then we have scientists which are also there for education for our coaches and members like myself. So you who are all on the call right now, and if you are a member already or become a member, you can be even with us when our big extravaganza is happening in September in Stockholm, in November in South Africa, and you meet there one of our scientists. You might learn about the newest products, and so ask your coach just about more information regarding that one. Then we have a Seed to Feed initiative. That means we know from every single bit, that we know the entire chain from the moment the seed actually goes into the ground till the ready-made product comes out. And this is, in these days, super, super important. And we are innovative. This is what you can see already with our high protein iced coffee, for example, where the world is asking for that iced coffee flavor, and they go like crazy, but they buy actually a product when they go to a shop, to a coffee shop, which is high in sugar, and does give them almost no protein. Whereas with our high protein iced coffee, the people get the right amount of protein, and they get all the beneficial additional effects as well. So this is important to understand. Or as an example, in our snack range, we have a tomato soup. Now, tomato soup normally has no protein or almost no protein, but we have actually protein in it, which comes from pea protein. So it's so amazing, basically, how Herbalife thinks always to give us with our products exactly what the body needs, but still we get what we want to have. Going back to our, we like the chocolate maybe, so the protein bars is a hit actually for everybody. So I don't want to go even too deep there now, but you will discover it by yourself. So this is just a short picture I want to share with you, where you need to understand. And I was actually shocked yesterday because I went to a drugstore, and at that drugstore I saw people with a shopping list where they basically had vitamin C, vitamin D, and they went basically there to the salesperson. I said, I need this vitamin, and I need that vitamin, and I need this vitamin, and I need this vitamin. And I actually asked the people, do you know how much you need from each? And they looked at me, no, I just take a tablet from everything. So they went out with 10, 20, 30 different products, actually, sometimes from different suppliers. And they try now to make their vitamin mix because everybody wants to support at the moment the immune system. But you know, very often when we make our own mixer, there is not really a benefit. I don't want to say it's harmful, but there might be not the benefit you spend your money on. And when you look at this little picture, you see actually, and this is something which I learned in my very, very early days. This is why you see it actually even in German words here. And this is the vitamins and minerals which need each other that the body can work with it. Yeah. So it's almost like when you have a car with one tire, you cannot really drive it. And if you have a car with 4 different tires, which really belong to, let's say that one belongs to a Formula One car and the other one belongs to a normal VW, you might wonder why this car does not perform really. And this is sometimes when we take now products from different suppliers or we just make our own mix. And this is why I go back to our slide, what we had before, why Herbalife. I trust the brand. I trust the brand since more than 25 years. And I put in my body only something where I really know it's scientifically proven. So make sure wherever you get your supplements from, whatever you do, that you really have the right stuff and not waste your money on something which you actually don't know where it really comes from. So optimizing your nutrition, if it is weight management, sports performance, well-being, all starts with a Herbalife breakfast. And this is what we call our big 5. So if you haven't tried Herbalife at all and have no clue where to start now, because I explained so much, this is basically a good baseline to start from. This is the most chosen program, and you can use it, as I said, for weight management. If you're a sports person, you can use it. If you just want to balance your nutrition for well-being, you can use it. So it starts all with a healthy breakfast, but you can also make a full meal out of it for a lunch or for a supper. This is our Formula One shake, and we like to mix it with the protein drink mix. 2 scoops from each, 300 ml of water, sorted. Then our herbal aloe concentrate, I was talking about it already. I would not miss it for anything in the world. It comes in my first glass of water in the morning, and I drink it throughout the day. Actually, it helps me to get more water in because it tastes very delicious, but the properties of the aloe you don't want to miss. And then the instant herbal beverage. Honestly, in the morning, I need my cup of tea. This is my instant herbal beverage. I add a little bit of aloe as well. It tastes absolutely delicious, and it gives me the kick to get going. I have that for breakfast and for lunch. Michelle is smiling because she knows me that I love my shake. And then obviously the fiber, we were talking about the fiber. Yes, we need the fiber, and we can add it conveniently with the powder in every shake, or you drink it separately. So make sure that you spend your money wise. And I pause here because when you think now, and I challenge you, look in the trolleys from the people when you go shopping right now. How much they spend on unhealthy stuff. Please choose wise and get your lifestyle sorted in a way that it supports your immune system. Get your fruit, get your vegetable, get really balanced nutrition, but put everything out of your trolley which lowers your immune system. Sorry when I'm very direct there, but I really want to stress there, because sometimes people think healthy eating is expensive. I guarantee you most of the people spend more money on the unhealthy stuff than they do on the healthy stuff. And when you just shift that part into the healthy side, you will see you don't spend more money. Most of the people actually save money, and your coach will explain you exactly why. But let me share one more idea with you before I share a couple of testimonies with you. Some of you might be already on the products and they like the idea probably to become a member. So you can choose if you want to be a customer or a member. As a member, you have the possibility from 25 to 50% discount on the products. You can either have discount just on your products, or you can earn an extra income, or you can make a new career. And on a serious note, I think this is something which becomes worldwide now very, very important. Understand, we are in the industry of health and well-being. So we have quite a high demand for people who love helping people to feel healthier and happier. So we are looking for new coaches. So this is maybe another reason why you want to talk to your coach. And the second part is, a lot of people are unsure about their future in their company right now. There will be retrenchments because of the situation what we have right now. We have opportunity. Herbalife is strong. Herbalife is growing, worldwide growing. So there's an opportunity probably where you even want to look at an extra income or a new career. And maybe you want to note that already in your diary. Write down Saturday, the 28th of March at 10 o'clock for 90 minutes. We have a live seminar which you can attend online. Obviously, we don't have social gatherings at the moment, but you can visit such a training online from home, can learn who we are, what we do, a little bit more specific. But I think now it's really time to hear from our testimonies. And I can see here on the call already, and I just call you out. I hope, Michelle, it works with the connection here. I met Michelle not long time ago. She's a very busy lady. She's sporty, and she is on high demand also from the family because she's a mommy and has a very cute baby. So Michelle, just share with us from a product point of view, what has Herbalife done for you, and yeah, from a coach's point of view as well.
Sure, thank you. Well, I met you 24 January, and on that day I remember that I was super tired. I haven't eaten it was 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I think. I haven't eaten yet the whole day because I drive around a lot for my job, and that was the usual trend. So I never ate. I was always tired, always grumpy, came home tired, angry, in a fighting spirit. And I think that Saturday I came to the nutrition fair, learned a lot about the products, heard the testimonies of everyone, and I just got my mind right and just decided to make a change. And that Monday, I think I bought my first, I got my pack, and I started with the shakes immediately, and the tea is really what saved my life, I think, because immediately in the morning you have the energy, you have the focus, you can just continue, you're not tired by 2 o'clock, you can just go on forever. And then everyone in the office saw, obviously I'm a new person, I suddenly had this great mood about me, and so I started selling to everyone in the office. And they started losing weight as well, and they also got the energy, so I made more money out of my colleagues, and that funded my next purchases. So now I just need the skin range and the sport range, and then I'm sorted with all the products. So I'm basically using most of the products at the moment, which I'm happy with. And it changed my life. I really feel like a new person.
Absolutely fantastic. And if I can share this with the crowd, Michelle is actually, she decided immediately to take the membership pack, to have it on a 25% level, all the products she wanted to have. But really, because people could see at her workplace the difference in her, more and more people at work actually want to have it too. And she shared recently with me that they are like a happy bubble now at work, which wasn't like this before, I think. And yeah, besides that, she has already now through that achieved that she's on the level of a senior consultant. So in her first month, she moved already up from a 25 to 35% level. She has already given 2 people also the possibility becoming a member, and that's becoming more and more exciting now. So congratulations, Michelle. Thank you so much for taking your time out, and thank you to your family also that they're allowed to be with us tonight on the call. And I can see you still have energy even when you get early up in the morning. That's absolutely fascinating. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you so much. And I see the next one who is smiling here at me. Sherwin, are you there? Can you open your microphone, please?
I'm here. Good evening, Bia. Good evening, everyone. So my name is Sherwin. I'm 19 years old. I'm a full-time student. I do Herbalife very part-time. When Herbalife found me in February, before Herbalife found me, I was 48 kg for 7 years, had no energy. I had a 27% body fat level. My muscle mass was 31%, which didn't make sense to me at the time because of my body, because I've been gymming all my life, nearly. And the fact that my muscle mass is only 52% told me that I'm not eating properly and I'm not taking my nutrition into control. So using the products and, just being consistent and, helping more people, I picked up a total of 15 kgs of weight. My muscle mass went from 32% to 69%. My body fat went from 27% to 13%. I lost around about 33 centimeters around my waist. And the energy level is just amazing because previously I'm a full-time student, so I get onto the bus. And normally, before my Herbalife, I wouldn't be able to talk to my friends. I would fall asleep immediately. And then started using the tea, started using the products. I get onto the bus, I annoy my friends. And the most important result for me was the energy, because the energy changed everything for me. In my first semester of examinations, I was a CED student because I lacked the concentration in class. But then I started using the products, started using the tea constantly in my studies, in class also. And I moved from a D student to an A student who averaged everything above 80% for all examinations. And it's not that the products make you smarter, but obviously better energy, better concentration improves results.
Wow.
So what I love basically about this business and this company is the fact that you can build your business around your family. That is it for me. I'm a full-time student. I don't have much time, so I build my business solely through social media. So every 15 to 10 minutes I use that opportunity and I speak to more people. I speak to people at university. So the fact that I can do this business any day, anyway, and at any time means the most to me, because I could be sitting at home today and I solely could be making more customers and making more business. I absolutely love this business. And I love the fact that this opportunity allowed me to help more people around the world. And I never knew how I was going to until I found the opportunity. And I'm so passionate about this company. So yeah, thank you, Herbalife.
Awesome, fantastic. Thank you so much, Sherwin, and thank you for all your engagement. I know you're big in Fit Club and energy for the people and really doing a difference in your community in Mitchells Plain as well. So congratulations, really thank you.
Thank
so
you,
I look for the next one. There must be Pepe also on the call. Pepe, are you there?
Hi, everyone. Yes, I am here, Bia.
Hello.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Pepela Pimhlanga, originally from Zimbabwe. I'm almost 38. Woo, getting old. I'm a mom to an 18-year-old. When I started on these amazing products 3 years ago, I was very tired. I lacked self-confidence because I didn't like the way I looked. I used to exercise a lot because I thought if I exercised, I would get the results. But because of my bad nutrition, the only result I got was being tired afterwards. So I would exercise Monday to Thursday and sleep the rest of the week. which was very bad because I would sleep and eat junk food the whole weekend. And as a result, my life was miserable. And I work as an office administrator, so that means long hours in front of the computer. So I would be falling asleep behind the computer at 11 in the morning. At that time, I was in my 20s still. So it was really, really bad. And I knew I needed to find something that would give me a bit of energy. So I didn't know what, because I had tried every diet that you can think of, but nothing worked. So when I came across Herbalife, January 2017, I was actually looking for it because I had seen a lot of posts about Herbalife and people that were looking good, and there was always Herbalife behind them. So I was looking for Herbalife. So when I found it, I just started immediately. And starting on the shake and tea for breakfast, I felt amazing energy within 3 days. So needless to say, I had found myself. I found what I was looking for, because all I wanted was just a bit of energy. So as a result, I started and I felt amazing, and everything changed. I enjoyed working out. Instead of using workout as punishment for all the food that I ate, I'm now exercise because I enjoy it. And as a bonus, I have lost a total of 12 kgs of body fat and gained 6 kgs of lean muscle now, and I feel absolutely amazing. I wake out 6 times a week. I just have energy for days. So I'm forever grateful to these amazing products. So when I started, like I said, I just needed it for myself. But because I needed, as a single mother, I never had money. So I signed up for the discount because they told me I could get it for cheaper, because I couldn't live without the product. So I signed up. But I didn't realize that I was changing as a person, because things changed. People could see the change and they wanted to know what I was doing. So that's how I started helping a few friends. And that's how I got extra money to get more products. So I was adding on more products. The more products I added, the more results I got. And that's how I basically started the business. And I wasn't really doing the business. I was just helping people that asked for help. But last year, I started really taking the business serious, going to meetings and attending workshops. And that's when I actually saw the bigger picture. And as a result, very, very part-time, I've been averaging 12,000 Rand a month. And yeah, thank you, Herbalife.
Wow, amazing, very inspiring, Pepe. And also thank you to you for all your effort you really put in to help more and more people. And a last one I would like to share. So let me see who is here on the call. Yeah, why not? Liesl, are you there? Can you hear us?
Hi, Bea. Good evening, Bea. Good evening, everyone.
Awesome. Good evening.
Yeah, when I was introduced to Herbalife, I was practicing as an attorney. I used to be a typical meal skipper. I wouldn't eat anything. I'd rush out of the house in the morning, get to the office, grab my files, get to court. I was a litigator, so that's where I spent most of my time. So I was a really grumpy person. I had very low energy levels. I suppose my clients were happy having a grumpy attorney, but I didn't feel that good. And obviously my interaction with other people outside of the court wasn't that great either. But when I got started on the products, that's when everything changed for me. I noticed a massive increase in my energy levels in the first couple of days of getting started on the products, and that got me really excited. I was very overweight. I needed to lose weight. I dropped around 30 kilograms on the products. I've been able to keep that weight off. I feel really, really good. So it's not just about the weight that you lose, it's how much better you feel, how much better you're able to function. Having that clarity of mind, it feels like there's a fog that's been lifted from your mind. You can see things differently and you can think about things differently. So I definitely became a much more pleasant person. I operated better as a person as well. And I've taken up a new sport. I've always been quite into my sports. I used to be quite a competitive golfer as well. But I recently, about 2 years ago, took up Olympic weightlifting as a sport, which is a very challenging sport physically. It's quite demanding. I train 5 times a week. And the products have helped me incredibly. They help me to fuel my workouts, but more importantly, that recovery that you need after a really hard heavy weightlifting session, the products help me massively that I'm able to go back the next day and jump straight back into training. And you know, the better you recover, the more likely you are to stay injury free as well. So this has been a huge plus for me, using not just the regular Formula One range, but also using the sports products to help me with my workouts. So I, just like Pepe, purely got started as a customer just for my own use and for my own products. But like Michelle also said, you know, there's people who start to notice what's happening to you. People start to notice a change in you, and by default, you get excited and you start helping them. So I kind of fell into the Herbalife business, dabbled around a little bit in it, and got excited about the results that I was seeing. And I realized that as much as I enjoyed being an attorney, this isn't what I saw myself doing for the rest of my life. So a couple of years ago, I decided to actually quit my law practice. I walked in one day and said to my partner, "Thank you, it's been fun, but you carry on." And I do Herbalife full time. So I still work hard at my Herbalife business, but the big difference for me is the flexibility that I have. I don't have to stick to a diary. I don't have to stick to a court schedule that says I have to be in a certain place at a certain time. I can divide my hours up in my day the way I see fit. So if I like taking my dogs to the dog park in the morning, I'm able to do that. I don't have to be at an office at a specific time. I can schedule my appointments with my Herbalife clients as and when it suits me. And just through helping a lot of people on the products, and also helping a lot of people get started in the business to work towards whatever their goals are, I've built up quite a nice big team. And as a result, I've been able to attend 2 fully paid for vacations with Herbalife, which was incredible. It's always great going on vacation. It's even better when someone else is paying. So that was an awesome experience. Twice it was to Greece, actually. So, you know, the more you put in, the better you do in your business, but at the same time, the more the rewards are that come your way as well. So Herbalife really rewards you for the effort that you put in. So I'm really excited about my business and where it's going. And I'm excited about the opportunities that Herbalife offer us. Thanks, Bia.
Awesome, absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much, Liesl, for sharing, and thank you all of you who were sharing their experience. Unfortunately, we can't hear everybody right now because our time is limited here on the call. But I think you got the main subject, actually, the essence for your immune system and your opportunity. So we all have one thing in common, and this is the power of choice. Events happen to all of us. And currently, fair enough, we have a very strange event happening to all of us, but we can choose what we focus on. We can choose what it means to us, and we can choose what to do about it. We won't change the world situation right now, but we can change what we do for ourselves, how we keep our mindset up, the nutrition right, and the activity level right. So please choose wise. Quick summary again, if you want to see it in a funny picture, you can see it here. Stay away from the sugar and the starches and all the wrong food. You know what is wrong for your body. Don't even tell yourself, but I feel for that. The moment you feel for that, you have cravings for that nonsense, something is not all right in your body. And you want to make sure that you don't crave any nonsense anymore, that you are only fueling your body with what is good for your body. And this is what I wanted to achieve for tonight. It's not just about Herbalife, it's also that you have your fruit and have your vegetable, have your healthy, balanced meals. So watch out. Our 21-day challenge will teach you more about that, and get your Big 5, get your ProCore, get your Rose Guard. This is really something very essential what we use on a daily basis. So thank you very much for everybody who is on the call tonight. Join us next Wednesday again, and let's make the circle bigger. Invite friends and invite people who would like to learn a little bit more. So if you got value out of tonight, so just share in the future this link, what we send out every single week. So there's always more to learn. And it's not just about that learning, it's actually why I became who I am today, fit as a fiddle, is because it's a permanent thing in my mind, thinking about a healthy lifestyle. And the more you basically think about it, the more it goes into the right direction. The more we discuss about it, the more it goes into the right direction. So let's make the circle bigger, and let's really help everybody to be healthy and happier. Thank you very much for being on the call tonight, and have a good night.
Thank you, Bia.
Thank
Night.
you.
Thank you.